is it going to work this time? Being stupid. Give me a headache. Just let me stream the gameplay. That's all we want. There we go. Welcome for the second time, hopefully. You join me as I review race number 4, seeing what went wrong, what I could improve. As you can see, I qualified 20th. I had a great start, straight up to 17th. Fighting my way up. Now, I was struggling for pace, I'll be honest, in the Renault. Just don't seem to have the top end. There's a bit of argy-bargy going on and I'm on the grass sliding, but somehow I've gained another 3 places. Now you see this Audi here right behind me, drafting me. It's got the line on me. I'm going to let him go past. There's no point fighting this early on and being stupid and ruining your race. Give room to race, that's my motto, room to race. As you can see, as normal, I'm driving a Stush livery, and there's somebody spinning out there, number 13. That's another place. I'm past the Audi again, and he's into the wall there. I am a B-class driver, and the races are pretty clean, but we still get the odd dirty racers, a bit of argy-bargy. The last of the late breakers who punt you off the track. It's a regular, unfortunately, of people who just can't take being overtaken or beaten, or think you've done them wrong. Now, I always try to race clean, but you know, accidents do happen. Do crash into the back of people from time to time under braking. Forget you're in the slipstream and you brake. You know, you're pushing hard, you want that place, you want to win. Now, there should have been music playing as well, but for some reason it's not. But I'm not going to worry about that now. So from the start, I've gained 7 places so far. Things are going well. Let's ride on board a little bit. See, in the slipstream, it's just haven't got the power. I mean, I have got another gear there, but there's no point grabbing it because I wasn't even redlining to change gear until right to the end of the straight. A little bit closer now. Suffering with a little bit of lag there, which does happen from time to time, unfortunately. Makes it extremely difficult at times. I just lost ground there. Audi's catching me up again. Audi's strong through this section. Right on my bumper. You can ride on board with them as well. Look back to them. There we are, we're riding on board behind me now. We'll see what kind of speed he gets down the straight. He's a little bit slow out the corner there with a bit of slide. See if he gains. He's up to 150. I'm probably really struggling. He's diving in on me, look. Now all of a sudden he's defending to the M3 there. He gets nudged wide. See what I mean? Bit of dirty Spanish driver. Back to me. I'm pretty clear. See, now I've tried driving on this view a few times, and the visibility isn't the best. And that pillar in the way of the corner. I know that's probably true to real life, or as close as. It does make spotting the apex of the corner extremely difficult, and being no rear view mirror inside makes it extremely difficult to see what's happening around you, even though you've got the radar at the bottom, if you've got it up. And you can look left and right pressing different buttons, but all you see is the side of the headrest. Yeah. Look at that beamer catching me up. It's really struggling the Renault around here. It's pretty good in the corners. It goes down the inside. I try to defend, but he's got the line, so I let him pass. He pushes me wide. Blocks the Audi. It goes on the outside. The Audi. Yeah, it was the Audi, but it keeps the position. Audi sensibly easing back there. So it looks like I'm sat in 14th at the moment. It's a 21 lap race. It's a fair old length of time. Audi's just outpowered me down that little straight there. I tuck back in behind him, trying to get the slipstream. Not gaining any time. Just managing to stay with him, which is really bad really. Just ease off there a little, give him a bit of room for the corner because he was running wide before. Just sit there, save a bit of fuel, try and gain a bit of time during the pit stop. You might be able to jump a place or two, get ahead of these two. I don't think we're going to be looking for a pit stop until maybe. Looking at the fuel. No short shifting going on here. Oh, it just took another place somewhere, or something happened there. See a ghost in my mirror. Good lap so far, using his slipstream, helped drag me along a little bit. Touched the wall. That's the end of that. We're just going to have to work hard now to try and catch back up. Meanwhile, I'm under pressure. Think about doing an early pit stop, but it's way too early. Way too early. On the slipstream again, that Aston Martin trying to go around the outside. He's not going to have the grip at this point. You see his back end just tail sliding a bit. He's still right there with me. I've got the inside line into this bend. He's going to have to stay behind. Finnish driver doing a good job of staying clean. At the moment, that is. He tucks right in behind me. It's right on board. Oh, I'm making a mistake there. He dives in, but he doesn't take advantage. Yeah, he's struggling with grip on his rear tyre. His rear tyres, I should say. Yeah, pushing too hard, overheating his tyres, and he's losing out now. Look at the slipstream on this. Straight up. Catching me. He's already doing faster than I can do down the straight. Struggling with grip in the Peugeot. Is it the Peugeot? No, it's the Lexus, sorry. That was really bad. I am sorry, Lexus. Oh, and he touched the grass and he spin out. That could be his race over, but as it's a long race, he should be able to get back into it. And now the cars ahead have grouped up, which slowed them down. Gives me an opportunity to catch up and possibly take advantage. Remembering I started in 20th. We're 6 places up so far. Every position means more points in this championship, and it can be a very big difference. Somebody's pitted, struggling with tyres in the AMG. I was hoping Mr. Malice would be with us, and he would have been able to shed some light on that as he drives for Aston, as he drives for Mercedes this season. I'm looking at my tyres and looking at my fuel, looking at the laps, thinking I'm not going to push too hard now. Just going to stay behind him, use his slipstream as best as I can, save some fuel. As you can see, I'm only going 3/4 throttle. Oh, made a mistake down the inside. I'm having that anyway. If people leave the door open and there's a chance there, take it. Don't lunge, but as you saw back then, there's an easy opportunity. Maybe he's run out of fuel. How slow he's going. Maybe he's just had to drop his power level off a bit, save fuel. Still not short shifting, but I'm only going 3/4 throttle. Which is probably why they're catching me off. Maybe that's something to do with my my pedal set. I might have to check that out. Hadn't noticed that before. That would make sense while I was struggling. Lap times aren't what I was capable of doing. I'm about a second off. It's a shame the replay doesn't give you the fastest lap of the race. That would be helpful if anybody's out there listening or anything like that. Take note. Be very helpful. Having your sector times too could be helpful. Oh, I'm losing a penalty there by the looks of it. I've picked up a penalty, so I'm just letting it run off, letting go past. I'm going to pit either this lap or the next lap. Tyres are wearing now. I have a feeling it's going to be this lap. No, stayed out. This was a couple of weeks ago now, so excuse my memory. We've picked up a couple of places, but they will gain them back when I pit. Especially as they're just leaving the pits. Oh, we'll have that place, thank you. This is where you'll see being cautious early on, allowing room to race. Oh no, can help you out later in the race. I spoke too early, just let go then, and I could not hold it by the looks of that. I'm going to move over to the outside of the track. There is no point me trying to block them, they've got the run on me. However, this one I am going to keep my position. I'm not losing another position. He's struggling with grip, he's closing me off. Can't do much about that. Can't do nothing about that. I was on the inside, he didn't give me any room. Oh, and I hit the wall. And there's a bit of argy-bargy going on behind me. I'm going to allow this Lexus through. And I'm going to pit. So I've come in the pits with 21, which is a lot of fuel really at this stage of the race. Everybody else is down below that by quite a way. 19's down to 8% fuel. So I'm going to have a shorter pit stop. Let's hope I take enough fuel on board. 73, I don't know. I have made mistakes when I've been in my pit stops before with the fuel. Not taking enough on board, taking too much on board. Getting that fuel just right can be tricky, especially race number 7. Oh, that went wrong for me in the Nations Cup. That was last night's race. What day are we today? It is the 2nd of September, so yeah, 1st of September's race dreadful Nations Cup. Ran out of fuel, lap to go, and then ended up getting disconnected, so it went from terrible to just shocking. Oh, we're going to have this place. I'm going to push hard now. I want to make up as many places as possible. I think there's a few people that may not have pitted. Yeah, that Porsche, he's on 1% fuel. Look at that. Flew up the straight there. I really wish I'd noticed I hadn't got full throttle. I think we might skip a few laps here, try and bump it forward a bit, because I have a feeling that I'm going to sit in 14th for a while. Yep, still in 14th. Bit of a gap behind me. Huge gap in front of me, so let's... Now the cars behind me are starting to catch me. We're up to lap 14, 7 to go. Skip a bit further along. Managing to hold my position by the looks of it. At 15. Catching up now. It's not hard being able to go full throttle. Just not doing it. 6 laps to go. Half a tank of fuel. Tyres are looking good. Oh, we've got, that's 13th, we'll have that. Thank you. The jumbo jet there. That looks like it was my fastest lap. At 110.277. Could have been the fastest lap of the thing with that noise as well. Fastest lap of the race. Struggling here for some reason. Oh, somebody's either run out of fuel or they had a penalty. They were losing their penalty there. The time machine. Oh, that was dirty, dirty. No need for that, people. And you're going to cut me up. You two can fight it out. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, what the? That's just disgraceful. And totally deliberate. See, and that was British driver. The time machine. Yeah, 3/4 throttle, man. That's just bad. What was wrong with that? I can assure you my foot was planted to the floor. Wondering why I couldn't keep up. And we're down to 16th again now. That's not good. We did start in 20th, so... But this is why I watch my replays. I mean, in the race I never noticed that, and I've been wondering for the past couple of races why I struggled in this race so badly on the top end. Not being able to stay in the slipstream and gain any time. Oh, run wide there. He's going to take full advantage. And we're down to 17th now. Oh, back up to 16th. What happened? Did I smash him in the wall? Let's watch him. He goes to go down the inside. No. I did catch him on the exit, but that's entirely his fault. Entirely his fault for going too hot into the corner. Oh, downtime. At least you know why this race didn't go to plan. why you were last in qualifying, and why you struggled throughout the race. It's a little bit of comfort, only a little. But it's something. I think we're going to skip more. Still in 16th. He's still there behind me. Let's listen to the sound of this. Oh, do you like the sound of the Lexus? Just sound good. Audi screaming along. Good sound. I also think about watching your own replays is it's good to see what actually happened in incidents. Were you at fault? Were they at fault? How did it happen? Was it intentional? As you can plainly see, the time machine was definitely intentional earlier on, which probably gave me a penalty for the contact and his run wide there. Oh, I thought he was going to turn into Sky Roulette. Oh, I've got to be careful of that Lexus behind. He's right on my tail. I'm having that. I'm going down the inside there. It's my place. Oh, tried to turn in on me. Made me lose out. Yeah, I've lost to those places again. I just can't stay with them. Pulling away from me. A little bit of a tap there from the Frenchman to the Frenchman. Xavier, Sky. That is the thing in the manufacturer series, you do not see any or much sportsmanship between the same nation members. You will see them fighting it out when really they should be helping each other, drafting each other, because at the end of the day, the higher they finish together as a nation. Oh, that was close. Wow, how did I avoid that? Time machine got nudged then, I believe. You know. In the nations you see a little bit more of it. You don't see much in the manufacturers. Even between people that are driving for the same manufacturer. That AMG just... Let it go. At least I know why now though. That was a very close to being a nudge. Keeping it clean as best as I can. I guess this could be a good view to drive on if you have the rear view mirror again. You should be able to customise your hood. Put the mirror on whichever view you want. I'd love to drive inside the cars. But without that mirror, it's so difficult to see what the cars behind you are doing. I mean, you've got the radar, but which you can't see as it's just showing the speed, which is your car with the track either side of it, and it gives you blue dots. Oh, he's run out of fuel, so that's a place. Excellent. So you can see where your car is in terms to your opponents, but it doesn't really... Having to look down at the bottom of the screen when I want to be focused in the middle makes a big difference. So that's race number 4. All over. We started 20th, finished 15th. We were up to 7th at one point. Now we know what was wrong with the fuel. I think we're going to jump straight into race 5, which Yes, Tokyo Express, same car. Same driver. Any comments, questions? I probably won't be able to answer you anyway, but I will check the stream. Probably nobody watching. Why can't it be music in the Ah, nice video. Thank you very much. Was that the really short one? Nope, here we go again, and we're away. Qualified 11th. Rolling start this time. And we're away. Let's get on board. Now we got full throttle this time. Way! This was obviously for a few days later. Race on a Saturday, we'll race on a Wednesday. Not sure what day this was, but you will see some argy-bargy in this, and probably some mistakes. Straight in the first corner, people all over the shop, people ghosting, contact everywhere. Well, ride on this view for a little bit, gives you a bit more of a view actually of what's going on in front of you. So we started 11th, we're up to 8th already. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Always happens in that corner. The chicane of death, I dubbed it. And he's got a penalty, so he dropped back, I believe. Yeah. Viper's right behind me. I ride up on the Evo. Dow 666. This is 5555. Love to shorten that. Sony. Brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. Did we? Ooh, a little bit dirty there. I shouldn't really keep that, but I'm sure he gets it back. No, he span out. Unlucky. Do feel bad about that, but did turn in on me. I was on the inside. A little bit late getting there, but that can't be helped. See what's happening up the front. They're 3 wide. He's looking for the slipstream. He's not quite close enough. 6'5", 6'4", 6'3", 6'8". Whoa, 1'7". I am gaining hard. Brake. Did we make it in? Yes, we made it in. Oh, keep it off the wall. That is close racing. Keeping it clean. Now, you could say, why aren't you in the slipstream? But sometimes I find being in their slipstream, the brakes just don't work as good as they should. So just ease back a little bit, make sure I'm clean through here. Don't want no time penalty. I know for a fact I picked a time penalty up later in the race. And here, nice, 140. Should be 140 as well on the exit. Yes. Down to 4th, took it in. Back on the power early, hold back, flat it out again. Pushing hard now. Got a nice gap to 6th place. It's not under too much pressure, but he will be defending in this bend, so I shouldn't expect... Oh, I missed my braking zone. Oh, but I did the right thing. I put it wide, put it into the wall. Don't want to hit them. Don't want the penalty. I may have picked up a penalty off hitting the wall, but I'd rather do that than damage my sportsman rating, the SR. It has put... What was his name? BA we'll call him. A bit closer to me. He's just done his fastest lap, which was over a second faster than me. And there he goes past. Well, two of them. I've lost 2 places due to the slipstream, but it's okay. 3 laps into an 11 lap race. I think this could have been a timed race, which means I have a set amount of time. The race will not end until that time runs out. It does make racing more interesting. It means people at the back of the pack maybe can run less fuel, less power, save their tyres, run longer, maybe try and do the race without pitting. Oh, and there's a big crash there. Chicane of death. Gonna have to get a better name for it than that. Slam alley. Yeah. Whoa, tight on the wall there, pushing 144 out the corner. Oh, using a little bit of grip now. Maybe overdriving it slightly. Did start in 11th and we're up to 4th. Nice gap to 5th behind us. Let's get this right this time. Yes, in nicely. Oh, I should have dropped to first gear to get away there, really. I have a feeling the Viper will catch me down the straight. The sound effects in this game are awesome. From the tyre squeal to the rumble of the curb. Every car sounds different. Just a bit slow on the first sector that time, but that'll be due to the last corner exit. There was a scrape of the wall there, some sparks flying. Daniel is going to be under pressure from my fellow Brit. Haven't been able to see his name. Plux. We are on form through there. 126 through there. That's pretty quick. They are catching though. Give you a lap on board this bad boy of a track. High speed, high stakes. It's been race 5, this one. Yep, race 5 of the season. It's all to play for at this point with 5 to go. And there's somebody spun out there. We'll take that position. Thank you. It's not the best way to take a position, but any position gained is a position gained. And it looks like seconds. Not that fast, right? Let's check out what's going on. 160, 165 at the hill. They're faster up the hill than I was. They are in 6th gear, I'm in 7. Into the first bend they go. Let's ride on board while I catch up. Oh, he's losing a penalty. Oh, he stopped dead. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, he had a huge penalty then. Oh, I feel bad for him, but that promotes me to second place. First is a long way ahead at this point now. That Beetle, 126 on the exit of that corner. Let's see what I can do. I'm much slower. Yeah, 123. So this one, let's check. 134, 35 tyres not working. He was slower. First through this section. 120 on exit. Well, I managed a couple of miles an hour faster out there, so hopefully I'm gaining. But that Beetle is strong in the bends. Got lots of grip, lots of downforce. I'm looking at the fuel now. They're going to have to pit. I've got another lap of fuel easy. They're going to have to pit. Is he going to pit? Yes. He's pitted. 5%. So I'm going to take the pits. Really? I thought I carried on, but okay. Into the pits. 19 fuel. Loads of fuel. Should be a nice short pit stop. A few people are staying out. $84 I went to. Somebody went to 100. Let's hope I've got enough fuel. We've rejoined in 11th where we started. We're already flying up past Tampi, 1979. Goodbye. If you're going to lose a penalty, find a slow corner to do it in. Brake before it, let off, roll into the bend, wait until after the bend. Don't do it on the fastest straight of the game, of this circuit I mean. That is just going to lose you so many positions. Flat out again now they are. I have a feeling that's first place. Nissan. Now Nissan's a good car. Just slow through the bend there. Flashing your lights, trying to distract you. Which I find not very distracting. Annoying, not distracting. Why are you flashing your lights? You're nowhere near me. I ain't going to make a mistake. What with you flashing your lights? You ever driven down B roads at night? Abiding by the law, of course. Having some fun. And we have a good corner this time. Come on. Yes. Pretty smooth through there. First, second, third, into the pits. Spanish, German. There could be more in the pits, but I think it's only those three. I was running second. Fifth, I'm up to fifth again. So somebody hasn't pitted. Can't have pitted, they must be running a longer. Let's check, we're doing 164, they're doing 162. 164. Back up to 4. Now I had a good pit stop, less fuel than them. So I'm not quite sure why I'm in second. Not in second. Should have been out the pits quicker than Tangi really, but then he did have a good lead on me going into the pits. through there nicely, 120 plus. Will it hold the 140 in this bend? Should do now. Not quite, but we're nearly there. Much higher speed through that corner. Faster exit. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, we're in the groove. Just hope I can keep it that way. I know I've made mistakes in my races. I know I've had poor finishes after performing really well in the race. Back marker there, ghosted, luckily. Helpful. Good drive out of that bend. Good drive. Half a second up on my best lap. Pretty sure my 204s there aren't far off my qualifying laps. Tangent to the pits. And I'm up to first. Okay, he must have realised he hasn't got enough fuel to finish the race. Let's hope I have. Other than, oh, I remember now. I ran out of fuel. I did not put enough fuel on board. Yeah. See, this is what I mean, we're making mistakes, trying to be quick in the pits, taking your time, making sure you've got your calculation right, and make all the difference to your race. Haven't noticed because I'm still going full red line, I'm not short shifting. I probably don't notice until lap 10. Oh, big hit into the wall, that's going to be a penalty. Lose the penalty straight away, get rid of it. They're going to be upon me any moment. Yeah, they're catching, they're catching. Oh, and he's there. I had a lovely lead as well. Oh, downtime. Mistakes happen, mistakes happen. This happened a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that was a big hit into the wall. And now he's under pressure. And the beamer slams into the back of him. That's just bad driving by the Portuguese there. Brit defends nicely. And Bron right behind Lord. Yeah. Kunda. Both trying to get my slipstream. Beamer takes the place. See, now I know for a fact they're going to catch on me because I normally top out around 160 up this hill. Yeah. And he's doing 3 mile an hour more. He is going to get the place. Go over to the right to try and break the slipstream. Doesn't notice. Pull back across now. Tight racing here. Gives room. That's good to see. That's good to see. Nice clean racing there. Porsche touches the wall on exit. Beamer tries to go around the outside. Hasn't got the legs. I still haven't noticed I'm running low on fuel. 2 laps to go. Get it nice through there. The Beamer took the place. Oh, let's see what happened. She didn't jump quite so far back, but... Oh, he just braked loads. Just braked loads. What was he doing? Maybe he didn't want to go in side by side into that. But it was his position. He should have held it. He had the inside line to the first part of it. Oh, the Porsche gets it wrong. The Beamer, I mean. Sorry. because I was thinking about the Porsche easing off into that bend so much, it did not make sense. Beetle is there. Toyota Racing Supra. Lovely looking car. Can't wait until that's released next year and start. I want one. Definitely want one. Back to the action. I'm still first and he's right alongside me now. I must have a penalty. No. What's happening? What's going on? What are you doing downtime? Where are you? Losing the penalty you picked up from somewhere. Down to 4th now. Maybe I've realised I'm low on fuel. It's 2 laps to go at this point. Yeah. I have to ease up on the fuel. No choice. I want to finish the race. But at this point, I'd have probably been better off pitting again, but we lose so much time going in and out the pits. I'd have probably ended up down right at the back of the field. Am I short shifting? I'm not short shifting. Trying to stay with them, using their slipstream, but I'm nowhere even close. This is where having a spotter certainly helps at times. I spotted for on Twitter Mr. David at Mr. David Does Malice last night and helped him secure a better position than he would have done in his Nations Cup race. Still exiting the corner at a reasonable speed, short shifting now. 1 lap to go. I must realise I'm on low on fuel because why else would I be doing that? Oh, the police have overtaken me. Oh dear. Donkadoo. Why? Was it him flashing his lights earlier? Let's just ride on board with the police. Donkadoo. See what this is like. That's a pretty good livery. Livery? Yeah. Tomato, tomato, potato. Yeah, whatever. Oh, some slipstream action going on there. Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I went the wrong way. I've fallen down to 8 now. With a lap to go. Oh, that lap was so slow. Look at 2.11. Lap times are very slow after pit stop. Doesn't quite make sense, really. Other than trying to lose a penalty. Maybe I had a huge penalty. They are catching, they are catching. The Lancia, 4-wheel drive. Woohoo, he's on the money. I'm struggling for power. Look at that fuel gauge, right down to the red now. Pretty sure I've knocked the power back up, flooring it as much as I can, keep my position. If I hadn't have had to go slow that lap, that would have been a first place finish for me. That's just annoying, more than anything. Not realising he hadn't taken enough fuel on board earlier on. He's going to get past me with a slipstream. I'm going to try and block him. That's all I can do. He's got the position before the line. Yes, he has. Try and block that one. Oh, I just managed to block it. No, the Porsche took it on the line. Never mind. Still finished higher than I started. We were up to first place. Should have finished first. That's a good example of rushing to get back out on the track and consolidate your position as best as possible. Now my strategy had worked out for me in the pits, because as you saw, the other guy hadn't taken enough fuel on board as well, but there's a good chance that he finished in the top 3. Well, that's the end of race 5. I think I'm going to take a short break. If you want to hang for 5 minutes, I'm going to go grab a drink and then I will be back for race 6. May as well get race 6 and race 7 all done. Race 7 was dreadful, I think. Ooh, that was a good race, I must admit. That was a good race. I'll just leave you with a few pictures to look at for a couple of minutes. I will be back soon. Hang 5. DT's back in the house. Is Mr. Malice online? Does he want to come tell me how bad I'm driving? No, he is not online. Which is okay. Right, replay. Replay. Which one is it now? That was the Nations last night. That's Group 4 race. So it is race number 6. Here we go, race number 6. I have no idea of what was going on in this race. Could be a very bad race, to be honest, because I know I've had a couple of bad races and I've had a couple of really good races, so I know I was annoyed with myself after race 5, sorry. At Tokyo Outer Ring, that was annoying to drop from first to wherever I finished in the end. 9th. Here we go then, rolling start. I'll give you a view of what it's like into the first bend. It's interesting on every race. Going into that first bend, everybody's pushing really hard instead of just concentrating on getting round. It's a bit silly. I'm right up here. I've got a McGann trophy right behind me, so I'll let him dive down the inside. Don't want penalties. Yeah, just let them all fight it out. It's early in the race. Nearly touched him there. Back on the power now, back on the power. Let's go. I may have lost a couple of positions already, but I am not worried. I've done enough races now, over 320 online races, way over 320 now, to know that when it's an 11 lap race, no point going berserk first earlier in the race. People are going to make mistakes, people are fighting for positions. Did I get the run on this one, guy? No, I did not. I run the livery everywhere. Stush all the way, baby. Stush all the way. I think I'd pick up a time penalty for cutting that corners too much there. The other McGann slowing down. Oh, where did he come from? We get him on the cutback. Oh, there was no need for that. Definitely pick up a penalty for that. But that was just there. I think that was the intention, actually, to try and take me out. I think we'll swap to them. See what they're doing. I know the 86 is a good drift car, but is it a good race car? Now I'm thinking, why did I let them go past me? I should have fought for my position a bit harder. Okay, I'm cutting the track. Oi, oi, oi. Said it was a good drift car. Oh, I'm right up behind somebody now. We're going to start a good sector. S3. Josh Bosch. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I've had him, or them, sorry, in plenty of my races. They're a pretty good racer, to be honest. I normally see them in my races. 4 Brits all together there. Oh, Merck had a fantastic run out of that bend. Fantastic run. See what I mean about having a mirror? See behind me, I could have seen that was going to happen. Although, I don't think I'd have blocked him. Oh, I know what happened here. You'll see I'm not accelerating so hard. I've accidentally caught the power. And I've accidentally knocked it up to 2. Which means less fuel, less power. I am going to pause the stream in a second just to invite my good friend Mr. David Does Malice into my party. Maybe you can tell me how bad I am. So I think we'll pause it just here on the straight. 2 seconds. Let's get Dave in this party. He's a misery, but he makes me laugh. There he is. Invite. He probably won't watch my stream because he's a misery. So, and we're back. I'm losing my penalty there, trying to.
Hello there.
Hello Dave, please do not swear, we are live on YouTube.
Please do not swear. Is there a list of allowable swear words?
I don't know. Maybe. It's not my decision. You choose them yourself.
I won't test the limits. How's my audio?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, new headset.
Yeah, sounds good in my headset.
Although, saying that. Ooh.
Sounds good on the stream too, so all good.
Yeah, no, I think I've only still got it in one ear. No.
No. Oh no, your pad. I am right up behind Bernie 8719. But I still haven't noticed that I'm on power 2. Which is a bit silly.
What, oh yeah. Not bad.
Oh, some lag going on there. Oh, the dreaded lag.
I'm just trying to jump over to YouTube. No, I don't believe this will just work on.
Go on onto me and view my activities, that'll work. The stream is 20 seconds behind of what I'm viewing.
Nice.
So.
Oh no, it is. It's the bloody pad, mate. It's not the headset.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, go on. Where?
Not good.
No, it ain't. Not happening.
Josh Bosch, is he going to bosh me? No, he's keeping it clean. We are teammates after all.
I don't know at the minute. I'm just downloading YouTube again. Seems I don't have it anymore. Hey ho. So what you do daily basis?
No, I am streaming my manufacturer's replays. I'm on race.
Oh, from yesterday.
Race 6 at the moment. No, yesterday's will be the last one. All up to date.
Are we calling this GT a retro reflection?
Replay analysis. I've already discovered that in the one race where I really struggled, that I had a problem with my looks like my pedal set. I was only getting 3/4 throttle and I never noticed.
I don't. Why can I not watch this thing? What's going on? Oh, here we are.
Live readers look good. I'm all the way down in 18th, that sucks. I'm losing ground. See if I...
bought myself a laptop as well.
Splashing the cash.
Yeah, it's payday, isn't it? So where are you?
18th, that's where I am. That's disgraceful.
Yeah, no, it's just come up.
Clean laps though, clean laps.
I'm going to say 2:11s, yeah.
Very slow.
What's the pit? Sort of 6 laps.
I'm looking at the tyres though. Tyres and the fuel. Yeah, because I've been running less power than I realised.
What, so you've turned the power down, or it's the actual pedals that's the problem?
Oh, I'd actually caught the power in this race as I was changing the brake balance. I hadn't noticed until around now.
Oopsie.
Big oopsie.
So what we're saying is from here on out, you go for just smashing through the pack and beat everybody.
It looks like it's straight off.
Oh, quality, yeah, mind that.
Mind that, yeah.
Right, I need you need to find me a pad doctor, mate.
Pad doctor?
Yeah, somebody who can fix this ruddy pad so that I can have the audio in 2 ear holes.
Yeah. From the sounds of it, it's not a good idea to take a PlayStation 4 pad apart, so...
No. It makes more issues than solve them.
Should have bought yourself a pad instead of a laptop, but ah well. Never mind.
I bought myself a headset and a laptop. So you dropped a third round that?
Looks like it, mate.
Yeah, no, I screwed fourth round then.
Really sad that I'm back in the 18th, but now people are starting to pit. I've got half a tank of fuel. I'm only going to need 1 lap worth of fuel.
Tyres are still good.
Tyres are pretty good, yeah. So this one you're doing fourth?
No, see I'm third round there. Yeah, and I'm lucky to hold third out the end of that.
That could just be the different gearing of the cars, because you're in the Mercedes.
Yeah, it's the weight as well, isn't it? It's getting the weight to slow down.
I have to say, the Megane is quite well balanced. Somebody's spun off. You'll see that in a second.
I want to watch it through PlayStation, not through YouTube. Go over YouTube.
Yeah, live through PlayStation is much quicker. It's a bit annoying, the lag. Give that, or request to spectate, I guess. So back up to 14 from 18th, first part of the race. We're in the pits. And stay out, no, I'm going to pit in. 35 fuel though, that's lots of fuel.
Yeah, I got fifth a lot earlier than that as well. Such a difference in speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is that Merc goes like a rocket, but it blows tyres and blows fuel.
Just as quick. Yeah, the gun's not bad on fuel. It's got plenty of grip as well, so... So it looks like this was a bad race for me, to be honest.
Ah, that's interesting.
Luby Kenobi, regular in my races.
Okay, figure this one out.
Yep.
I've turned off chat audio.
Yep.
And put all audio to headphones.
Yep.
And both speakers work.
Okay.
If you turn it to just chat audio, it goes to one headphone.
Ah, that's probably because most people who have just chat audio on have one ear piece. And one just flew past me down the straight using the slipstream. Tries to nudge Luby one off the track. At least I've realised that I was running low power now. Third into the pits. Must have been a splash and dash. So yeah, it's looking like this race is a bust.
This is very strange. I'm getting audio from you and I'm getting repeat audio
From the stream,
after.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to deal with that last night. Trying to work out where you are on the track to when to tell you, remember that 50-metre board?
Yes. Many times, yes.
listening to the gear, so it's just gone round that corner, looking at the stream, listening to the gear change again. Now he's gone round that corner. Right, 50-metre board's coming up. Fastest lap so far, fastest sector.
Dan let me know that you want that he'd gave me a call actually rather than message me. And I said, so why are you not turning up? Oh, I've got things to do. Yeah. I know.
If he'd have wanted to come and join in, he could have come and joined in. I'd have been quite happy. Good to see a non-racist perspective.
You can't call him a non-racer.
He does race, okay. A non-GT sport.
Yeah, you can't call him a non-racer. That'll upset him.
Okay, I apologise, Lazarus. I apologise.
Yeah, he's going to watch this back at some point. What are you calling a non-racer?
So what do you think? It's slow. And I'm running last.
I mean, the thing is, to watch it back like this is slightly odd, because I never watch any more replays.
No, I didn't think you did.
But your car looks very slow. By comparison to my racing Merc,
yeah,
it does look just hideously slow.
The milk is quick.
I mean, what are you doing down the straight? 130s. Yeah, it's about 130 tops. So I'm probably knocking on 150 there.
Yeah. But I noticed I can carry more speed through the bends.
That's the big difference. I've got to hammer the brakes on so hard to get back down the gears, to then get it wiggled through before I can flat it out again.
Let's see what's happening in front of me. I'm slowly catching them. Down to a 208 now and a 207. They're all tucked up tight together there.
I recorded.
Well, over.
I tried recording my win last night. I did save it, but I don't know if it's actually got the start in it, which is kind of important.
Did you share play save or did you save replay?
Share play save.
Ah, right. So it might not have then, because I always go for save replay, because then I can view different people. Yeah. Like when I'm behind, not doing much. Nobody close enough to defend to, nobody close enough to attack.
Yeah, my share play was I think I've got it set on half an hour, so I'm hoping it's caught it. I don't know for sure.
It might done that, because the race was what, 25-26 minutes long? Something like that, so my fastest lap of that race so far, coming up. Josh Bosch there losing his penalty.
Let's subscribe to your channel.
This is Stush Gaming.
You will subscribe to this channel.
I might have to start defending here. 1.5 laps to go. Josh is trying to take the inside line. We're catching up with the Van Create of AD from Spain, or Avery, whatever, he can't quite see it.
Yeah, it's tight. It's getting it a good go. I've not found anybody who races a Merc the same way I do yet.
As Newbie One Kenobi, he's a pretty good racer, to be honest, for me, Mercedes. He's been in lots of my races. Nice clean driver, most of the time.
That's the other thing. I rarely see the same drivers in mine.
I regularly see the same British drivers, not always the other nations, but a few of them. I got to know a few regular names. I think I got a little nudge from advantage there.
Yeah, and yet you leave him in the corner. Yeah, and if you check the rear view now, you got yards on him.
Yeah. That is the good thing about the McGann Trophy. It's great in the corners. The tyres wear pretty evenly as well. It's not bad on fuel. Just suffers a little bit with power.
Yeah, well, but the power's balanced out by the fact that you are holding so much tighter lines than I can.
Yeah.
I tried third and fourth round there. I'm all the way across the track. At which point I'm obviously screwing up my front tyres.
Yeah. I normally run traction control 2 in the McGann Trophy, so, and the RS. Can't quite catch Luby. Breaks the slipstream on me, so I can't use the slipstream.
Yeah. And what's he driving?
He is driving an AMG. Well, I've got to run on him out of the bend now. Can't overtake, so there's no point trying to get past.
Yeah, you see. That's where the Merc's always going to. I mean, he's flat out now, so he's going to go away from it. But in the bend, you're always going to pull it back.
Put it back loads in the bend.
Yeah, I do like the Merc, but it is horribly in the corners. So it's got no power at all. But he'll be hitting fifth now. Probably dropping to fourth about the same time you are, but he's got fifth gear, probably a second and a half quicker than you do.
Yeah.
Well, I would be.
Now, I'm pretty sure I got a bit of a penalty at some point. I'll have to lose that before the end of the race. Oh, somebody spun. Yeah. 14th, well, better than that. Better than that.
Why does it say on top of the screen that you've got no viewers when I'm on?
I have no idea. Anyway, I'm going to have to end it there. My tea is ready. And we just got Monza from last night to go. And we're up to date. Thank you for joining me, Dave.
You're welcome, sir. Always nice to watch some quality racing for a change, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying. Alright then, dude. Let's end it there. Thanks for watching. Catch you again soon.